the OKN Senior. Drivers aged 14 to 18 years of age. 34 entries into the category. 18 different nationalities joining us from around the world in this category. It's going to make it a very tight final in this one. Still don't know who could take the win. The chassis, the Kart Republic KR2, the power unit, the IAMI 125, 35 brake horsepower. It's exactly the same engine as the Junior. It's just you take the restrictor out and away you go. You've got a Senior. The cost effectiveness of the OKN engine. But the minimum weight, though, has been increased. 150 kilograms. Any gram underneath that, you're in trouble. The track, though, and the tyres that they've used this weekend, the Vega, the XM4s, the medium compound, slightly softer than what the juniors have used. Luna Fluxa, though, leads the championship, and by some way, 297 points ahead of Philippe Karras. Marcus Shilkunas, now third in the standings, has Hugo Herrouin for company. Ghazi Motlekar, fifth, ahead of Jean Karras, sixth in the championship standings. Saturday for the Champions of the Future Academy program at Franciacorta for the senior category, and it's Luna Fluxa, current championship leader, who had put it on pole position at the end of time qualifying.
I'm feeling great after 3 finals won, and the pace is there and the rhythm, so I can't wait to start the heats and the final this afternoon.
She went on to take back-to-back wins in the qualifying heats as well, but Subi Heat 2 was certainly one to forget. But in the first heat, it was Fluxa taking the win ahead of Wojciech Woda and Hugo Herrouin after a very dramatic red flag, which unfortunately saw Hamza Al-Fayez retire from the day's racing. In Heat 2, though, Luna Fluxa taking the win, but a yellow flag procedure forced a very dodgy restart, unfortunately, with the likes of everyone bunching up behind. But Hugo Herrouin would finish in second place behind Jean Karras, and it would be Luna Fluxa starting on pole for the final. The lights go green, we are racing, and it is a good start from both rows, but it's Fluxa who gets the whole shot in towards turn number 1. The field concertina is up. There are drivers off the circuit, and there you can see them. Unfortunately, Peyton Westcott and Isaac de Melwyk. You get on down the inside, gets past Jean Karras. There on your screen, the 2:37 going no further at all. That is Charles Lambert. To come your way, making those moves though, is Jean Karras. Back down the inside, retakes third place against Hugo Herrouin. He goes back down into P4. Wojciech Woda, despite best efforts, has not been able to capitalise on the pace here, is matching the pace of Fluxa, but is not beating it here or there. It's just a case of, well, yeah, he's sitting there, he's got exactly the same pace, and he's just waiting for a mistake that may never come. Jacob Micaleff, if he can get this move done and maybe another one down the inside, he moves up into 4th place as we go on to lap 14 now. First in Cremona, first at Valencia. She's first here in Italy as well at Franciacorta. Across the line, it is Luna Fluxa as she wins her 4th final of the season here in Italy.
Yeah, I'm very happy with this result, and I'm really happy to be in this event. It's really nice, and I'm very grateful to be here.
The Senior OK category in the Champions of the Future Academy program saw quite an uneventful day for many, but it was an exciting start for Jacob Micaleff, the person putting it on pole position in time qualifying.
It wasn't easy, but free practice wasn't that good, so I know I had to concentrate for qualifying practice. I took a tow from someone and drove calmly and got a good time.
The first heat, though, it would be a familiar face on top with Luna Fluxa, the final winner from yesterday, stepping up and taking the win just ahead of Jacob Micaleff and Sebastien after yesterday's terrifying incident. Qualifying Heat 2 would be a similar story for the top 3, exactly the same. Luna Fluxa again taking a second win in Sunday's qualifying heats. Jacob Micaleff finishing in second with Sebastien just finishing behind. But it'd be Luna Fluxa starting on pole position for the final. Could she make it 5 out of 6 finals at the end of the day here on Sunday? Fluxa is waiting to put the power down, and she goes, and we're green light and racing. It's a lightning start for the front 2 rows, and keep an eye on Jacob Micaleff, trying to go the long way round turn number 2, but can't quite do it, and slots down into 3rd place as the rest of the field slide their way in towards turn 5. Jacob Micaleff is under investigation, the driver who started on the front row. That one is very wide out of turn 14, goes Sebastien Kapeng. A mistake for the driver from Italy, and now he will have to defend, but he can't. Micaleff down the inside takes 2nd place, locks a wheel on that exit curb, and backwards he would go, and Bernardo Benoldi's off the circuit. He's off the circuit in spectacular fashion at turn 5, and the Italian is out of this final. Karras, who was there in 4th place earlier on, is now going to send it down the inside of turn 11 and 12. Gets that move done. Austin Gale to the outside. He's going to look for the switchback move here, and he's got it. Down the inside, absolutely textbook for the driver from Thailand. Down the inside goes Hugo Herrouin. Gets up into P4. I think several drivers have gone off at turn number 2. They have. And it's Ghazi Motlekar, Wojciech Woda, Pip Casabene, Charles Lambert, Gianni Pascal, and they are the drivers involved in that one. They're getting away there as down the inside goes George Nassar, gets back past the likes of Sebastien Kapeng. Changes again in this top area here. Sebastien Kapeng's fighting back. He's back up into P5. Now we're seeing here the hand gestures coming in thick and fast, and a very late move down the inside there for Sebastien Kapeng. And off the track goes Marcus Karras, who was looking up ahead. He's broken away as again, wheel to wheel down the inside. A very bold move there, but through will go Romeo Nassar as well. It is Luna Fluxa who wins once again, and so far is becoming the most unstoppable driver in this category. It is Luna Fluxa on top of the world right now in the world of karting.
Yeah, it was amazing. 5 wins out of 6. I'm really happy for this result, and I can't wait to go to the Middle East and continue this winning feeling.
With just 3 rounds remaining as the field heads to the Middle East for the Champions of the Future Academy programme, can anyone stop the dominant force that is Spain's Luna Fluxa? Another double final win in the championship. She goes to the Middle East on top by some way in the championship points. But it is still a long season to go.